Okay, so let's go. So what I'm gonna do, I will come inside the section here. I will give it a class of width full. I will give it a padding of, let's say, 12. Let me save it. Let me rearrange my VS Code like this, and also this one like this. We will first start to work on it on the mobile version. So let me reduce this one like this, and let me place this VS Code right here. Perfect. So I will give it some border here. Let me make space for you. I will give it some border here so I see what I'm doing. There you go. So let's say padding top and bottom is going to be 6. So we have to save a couple of times because sometimes Shopify does not pick the change correctly. Okay, this is better. And let's say that on the larger screen, we're gonna set it to be 12. So let's say LGPY is going to be 12. And let's give here the class of container so that it's placed on the middle. Let's give it a MX auto, like margin left and right to be auto. And let's give it some padding of 4 for the mobile. And when it's like large, let's give it padding of 0. All right, so then what we're gonna do here, we want the text to always stick on the left. We have this heading and description and this chevron icons. So for the chevron icon, we want it to be hidden on the mobile. So let's keep it hidden. We don't want to see it now. And let's just work on the heading for now. I will give the heading some class here. So let's say text is going to be, let's say 36, font semi-bold. The class here, let's give it text base. So font regular or normal. Let me give it the text a bit, let's say gray 500. And let's give this one text gray, let's say 800. So there you go. So on the div here, I'm gonna give it a width full, give it a flex call, and I want it to have a gap of 2. Let's give it a gap of 1 so that it's like together. So yeah, so this could be our setup for the heading. So, and sometimes you can see that my Tailwind is not really picking because it's fighting with the base.css. So this is not really our goal of this video. So we just want to learn about the functionality. So for now, don't really worry about it. Okay, so now let's start to work with the card. So for the card here, what I'm gonna do, because we are now prototyping, I want to add some placeholder image. So if you go to the browser and you look for Shopify placeholder like this, you click on the first link and you're gonna have some Shopify placeholder image here. So we are looking for something for the collection, so I can use one of these. So let's say I will go with this one, product 1 or product 3 or whatever. So let's go with product 2. Okay, and then if you go a bit up, it's going to show you how to implement it. So this is the syntax, and you can even add a class if you want to, and it should be somewhere. I'm gonna show you, it's not a big deal. So let's copy this one. Let me go back to VS Code, and instead of adding the image like this, we're just gonna add this placeholder like that. So if I save it, it's going to display the placeholder, and we just got the name just below there. All right, so what we're gonna do, well, we're gonna give it some class here. We're gonna say the width is going to be 280 pixel. Let me give it some border so I can see what I'm doing. There you go. So maybe we can add some class here, and to add a class here, you just add a colon like this, and you add this quote or single quote or double quote. And then from here, we can add the class for the image. So we can say width to be full, the height to be full, object cover, and object center. So something like this. So we save it, and for the image, for the text, we can give it text XL, font let's say semi-bold. So this is how it's going to be. Let me add a border in the image so that we see where the image is ending. There you go. It's enough. Okay, so we're just prototyping. So what I can do from now, I can go and just copy this div and then add it again. This is, as you can see, it is hard coding that. So we have a liquid, so we can use liquid for loop here. So instead of duplicating this div, I'm just going to add a for loop here, and this for loop is going to be with this parenthesis like this, and we're gonna say we want to loop it like 4 times. So this is the syntax. You don't have to change the variable here. It's not really useful. So we can just copy this card, add it inside the for loop, and we're going to have the card 4 times duplicated. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. So now what we want to do, we want to make it to be scrollable. So let's go and do that.